Right then, viewers, hello, welcome back. It's that time again. It's draft mode with WorkTheSpace. How you doing, WorkTheSpace?
I'm not bad. Premier League season. I'm excited. You're excited. The people are excited, and we're drafting.
Indeed, this is the perfect opportunity to say that we do a Premier League podcast. We've done preview shows. Jack, tell us about it.
It's amazing. Go watch it.
Where is it?
On iTunes. You can search For The Fans Show. It can be found at ForTheFansShow.com, For The Fans Show on Twitter, or on YouTube on the For The Fans Show YouTube channel.
Indeed, I threw that
They'll be links below. They'll be there.
So, indeed, to celebrate the Premier League back up and running, we're going to do a Premier League only draft. Meaning we can only select players from the Premier League. Now, the way we're going to do it is we have to pick 20 players. That is the rule. And we're going to go through all of the teams one by one, starting actually in reverse order. So we're going to start with, who's at the very bottom of the league? West Ham United. So we're going to start with West Ham and all the way back up to Arsenal. We're both going to do our West Ham picks, both do our West Brom picks, etc., etc., etc. So, let's get into this, Jack. Are you ready?
I was born ready. Ready.
Contender, ready. That's like the old Gladiators. Did you ever watch that?
I did.
Okay.
The
so you know all about
English
it then.
television.
Now, you've been given first pick. I'm just going to set my my filters to be what I'd like them to be. I don't really know how you're doing this. I don't know what you've done that I'm not doing.
I'm going to do
Ogbonna. So that's your West Ham pick. Now, do I go big here and go for a Dimitri Payet? Of course, we could go for some of the big hitters. I do fear that by the end of it, we'll be picking Bournemouth's most expensive player because we won't have spent all the money. Right then, we're going to go for... it's tricky. We're going to go for Adrian, Jack.
Ooh,
I'm going to go for a goalkeeper. Early doors, Adrian. And from West Brom, we're going to get in... Oh, Johnny Evans is 15 million.
That's how much Wenger wants him for.
Apparently so. We'll go for... We're going to go with James Chester because he was excellent at the Euros. So there we go. Chester in. Over to you.
I feel the pressure right now.
Good. You've got a West Brom and a Watford pick.
I mean, exciting times. There is a reason we should say that we have started kind of where we have, and it's that we felt like if we went like with Arsenal starting first, by the end we'd just be picking really bad players to fit the budget. Whereas doing it this way, you kind of want to save a little bit of money. I feel like for your latter picks, kind of at Arsenal and Chelsea, for example.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get in a new addition.
Oh, go on.
I'm going to get in Phillips, if I can find him. Matt Phillips.
There you
go. Pick.
Is he in?
Draft. He's in.
Well done. Who's your second?
Right, Watford.
Pick? Watford now. This is where things get
interesting.
Intense.
Well, I was going to say interesting. You say intense.
But both very similar words. Oh, I know who I want, but you're going to get him. I know you are.
Am I?
Yeah, you are. He's going to get this person, everyone. But it's okay. He will, though.
I'm going to get him Pantilimon. No, I'm not. I'm going to get
really?
him Kukue.
Oh,
no,
how much was he?
No, I don't know. I'm going to get him Pantilimon.
Okay, that's fair. It's a good option.
I panicked a little bit there.
Yeah, you did, because I'm going to get in a Garlo who's worth 7.5 million. And I was convinced you were going to get him. Well, he's not bad.
Does a job.
Anyway, on to Tottenham now, who obviously had a decent season. I was going to say very good, and that was a very good season for Tottenham last time out. I think we're going to go for the midfield maestro that is Dele Alli. Early doors, Jack. There we go. Right, on to you then. Tottenham's definitely.
The pressure.
Yeah. So who have you got now? Tottenham, Swansea.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to get in. I was going to say Christian Eriksen. Backing out of that one. He's a little bit too expensive. I'm going to get in Hugo Lloris.
Okay.
Pricey, but a goalkeeper. I've got my keeper sorted now, you see. That's the thing.
Yeah, I've already done mine, but I respect it all the same. Swansea's your next move, mate.
I'm going to go with Batafemi Gomis. That's what I'm going to
go
with.
Yeah. Well, he's technically left, but on loan.
Oh, he has. Oh, I apologise.
But you can have him.
If I've ruined the integrity of the draft.
No,
he's on loan.
I think he's on loan, so he's technically still owned by them. I'm going to go for my Swansea pick. It's going to be Neil Taylor. Straight in there with Neil Taylor. And then Sunderland. How good is Yunus Kabul? I'm going to trust Yunus Kabul, Jack.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
I'm going to get in Kone, who's been linked with an £18 million move to Everton. I've gone for 5 million.
So so any more in Leicester have been mugged off.
Pretty much. That's what I'm saying.
That's what
right
he's telling
now.
us. Fair.
My next player. This is a tricky one now. This is where it gets interesting. I'm going to get in Sobby, the Stoke, because I talked about him in our show actually, the Egyptian. So I'm going in with him.
Coverage. I like the way you said that. I will go for Mbula.
It's a good addition.
from Stoke. Thank you very much. And secondly, we're going to go over to Southampton now. I'm going to go for a new player to the Premier League.
Ooh.
I'll say new player to the Premier League, not necessarily a new player, because he's back in the Premier League. Oh, I'll tell you what, I could go for Charlie Austin, actually. Do I ruin all your hopes and dreams? No, we'll go with Nathan Redmond. On that right hand side, obviously bought by Southampton. We're going with Natty Redmond. Your go.
Austin.
Oh, you've gone straight with Charlie Austin. No messing about whatsoever.
And I get to achieve the dream duo.
Just job done. And Jordan Rhodes from Middlesbrough. Oh, he's happy. He's so happy.
You don't know how happy I am. This is the only reason I signed up for this
believe me,
draft.
Jack. I know how happy you are. I'm going to get another new boy, Victor Fisher from Middlesbrough. And then I'm on to Manchester United.
Do you want Pogba, or do you want Ibra, or do you want De Gea?
It's a good question. Do I want Pogba, Ibra, De Gea, Memphis, Rooney? Do I want Rooney, Martial? I mean, there's all the options in the world here. Mkhitaryan, of course, could go for him. I think I'm going to go for Ibra. I'm getting Zlatan in. It's a huge amount of money, but it does describing him as a legendary, and it's over to you.
I'm going to get Pogba in because he's cheaper.
Okay.
42 million.
Right, well that's clever. Okay, well done to you.
And it's now City, isn't it? Which one of the expensive players do I want? That's the question.
They're all really expensive. There's not really a cheap option.
Oh, do I go for... I feel like there's a risk here that
this is my
10 picks gone, we're halfway through here. I've actually got more than... Well, actually, I've got half my money left, so I've budgeted quite well to this point.
Yeah, I feel like I don't really have...
There isn't really a cheap option here, is there?
There's one or two, but not a great amount, no.
I was looking at Gabriel Jesus or Jesus. He's
not
as cheap as I wanted him to be.
What, Gabriel Jesus as Keno from ForTheFans?
It's a bit of a stack option, but I feel like I need to save some money somewhere. I'm going to get Patrick Roberts.
All right, I'm going to go for Gabriel Jesus, I think. He technically doesn't join until January, but in my opinion, he counts.
He's on loan back, we'll say that.
Yeah, I'm over to Liverpool now.
Oh,
the probable champions of the Premier League this year, Jack. I would guess probably champions.
Some would say.
I think we're going to go for someone like, how good is Gruic in this version of the game? You know, Gruic's not bad, and he's very, very cheap. 1.2 million for Marco Gruic. We saw him in the flesh, didn't we, Jack?
We did at Wembley, 4-0 against Barcelona. Some people say it was a friendly. You did lose to Mainz less than 24 hours later. You're right, we did.
Different team though. So, anyway, back over to you. You're still on Liverpool, right? Liverpool then Leicester.
Indeed. Who do I want? That's the question that's on my lips. I'm going to go with Nathaniel Klein because I need. That's who I was going to
go for. Yeah. Now over to Leicester then.
Oh, the title winners.
The champions.
How much?
The championes.
How much is Mahrez? 26.
I should say their new man Mendy is quite reasonably priced. He's not spectacular though.
I've got Mahrez in.
Good. You've gone for Mahrez. How much was he?
Quite a lot. 26 million.
26. I'm going to go for... I was staying on the right back theme. I'm going to go for Danny Simpson. My apologies. Danny Simpson at right back.
Making up players.
No, I'm not making them. I'm just saying them incorrectly. And then Hull. Not a great deal of options here, Jack, I'll be honest. Hull have got quite a small squad. Hull have got quite a small squad. We're going to go for... Oh, blimey. I think we're going to go for Curtis Davis.
That was the
7 million
choice.
At the back. Thank you.
Because now I can get Andrew Robertson in for 5.
Oh, it's quite a good deal. I've already got a left back there, you see. So
I see. Well,
no need.
I'll let you off then.
You're on to Everton now.
Do I have I have Pogba at centre mid. I'm probably going to need someone to partner him. Probably.
Okay. Should say this on this database we're using here. John Stones at Everton, but
sickening.
Actually, you could say Ashley Williams here if you want. If you want a centre back.
Don't need a centre back really.
I should say at this point, my team's not very good.
Mine's not great either.
But we should carry on anyway.
I'm going to get in Guille from. He signed. Did he sign from?
From Villa.
From Villa.
Yeah. I did it away. Right. I'm over to the Everton, the Evertonians now, and oh blimey.
How's your money looking? You're still got quite a lot of money.
Yeah, money's all right. Money's not a problem at this stage. More money, more problems, though. You know what the phrase? I'm sure you've heard that phrase.
Age-old saying.
More money, more problems. Let's go for Aaron Lennon as an impact option. I'm not a big fan of Aaron Lennon actually, but £10 million can't go wrong. And then over to Crystal Palace, we'll go for. I feel like maybe another central midfielder. Maybe Scott Dan. He's a good option. Yeah, well, I think Scott Dan. I'm filling my team's got a lot of centre backs in it, but Scott Dan. We're picking 20 players, so I can afford to do this. I feel like, and it's back over to you.
I'm going to get in Jordan Much, just a centre option. The issue I've got here is I've got 58 million. I've got to bear in mind I have still got to sign some players.
Yeah, Arsenal are still there as well. Remember?
They are indeed.
I'm going for this one, everyone. I'm going for him. So far, Jordan Much from Crystal Palace. Jack's second pick. And he's going for...
I think I found it. There we go. Is he still... I don't know if this guy's still... I think he's out on loan.
It counts, though.
If he's left,
I'm going for Kante. Straight away. No messing about. Kante in. Now a Chelsea player. Oof. Yeah, but I've got the money. More money, less problems now.
It's true.
As we make our way over to Burnley, we don't have a great deal of options, it must be said. We'll go George Boyd, because I at least recognise his name.
That's something, isn't it, right there?
Right, 2 players to go. I've got 54 million to spend.
I'm afraid I'm just sacking a pick here. I'm going to get in Paul Robinson.
Okay.
I mean, I need a third goalkeeper in a 20-man squad.
I see what you're doing though. You've got one more pick to go. Well, then you've got another pick.
I've got 2 picks left. I have 55 minutes. So really, I need to look at Arsenal, decide who I want, and then pick around that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to get Lewis Cook.
Lewis Cook.
Did you know he actually plays Football Manager? He tweeted out fairly recently.
Did he about playing?
Well, he punched a hole in his computer, I believe.
Oh,
I think it was. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was Cook.
If it
wasn't,
for anyone that knows, I mean, to hear that, Jack, annoys me because I am currently donning the Respect the Equipment T-shirt.
Was it Lewis Cook? I'm now down.
I mean, now I feel, but I've got bad vibes about him now.
It was a Bournemouth player.
Yeah. Well, I'm sickened by him now. I'm going to get an Andrew Sermon to begin with. And then I have £48 million to spend on my final pick, Jack, from Arsenal. Now, I'm gonna take my time with this. We're not gonna rush into this.
Can't afford Ozil though, mate.
Can I not?
No, he's 51.
But I can afford Alexis Sanchez.
You can.
So I will be picking Alexis Sanchez, and I now know who you'll be picking.
Because I can't actually afford Ozil either.
Oh, so you can't get him either?
No.
Oh, could you have afforded Sanchez? You could have got Sanchez.
I could have done. Regret is smeared across my face right now.
I'm so sorry. I'm done though. I'm pleased. Who do you want? There's a few options there. Cazorla, Ramsey, Giroud, Theo Walcott, Danny Welbeck, Lauren Koscielny. Xhaka's there as well. If you want Granit Xhaka to come in. Petr Cech maybe for a goalkeeping option.
I mean,
there's loads of great options,
Jack. Who's going
Jack.
to sign for them?
You can't get Lacazette in because he's
not there yet.
Realistically, he's not there yet.
Right, I'm going to get in. I'd get in Cazorla, but I don't actually need Cazorla. It's like the one position where I don't need a man. Anything but a winger, really, or a centre-attacking mid.
Good luck. Well, Jack Wilshere is the option then, obviously. Right, viewers, we'll be back shortly when Jack does his final pick. I'm going to nod off.
Come back. I've done Aaron Ramsey.
What?
There you go. Complete draft.
Have you picked him? Who have you picked?
Ramsey.
Complete draft. Right, folks. The draft is complete. I've whizzed through that, hopefully with some magical editing, and now we will get to our squad screens where we will reveal our teams and who we've picked, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. So we'll see you on the other side of this. Jack, wave bye, and then we'll be back in a moment. Right, folks, welcome back. These are the teams that we have selected then. We've used a player from each Premier League team competing in the 2016-17 season. And Jack, will come first to you then. Lloris in goal. Talk us through the rest of the side.
Oh, it's a dream lineup. I've gone non-formation, Manny.
No, you've gone very standard.
4-4-2. Traditional.
It is a 4-4-2. Yes, it is.
We've got Robertson, Ogbonna, Kone, Klein. I quite like that as a back four. Midfield, Mahrez, Pogba, Ramsey, Phillips. And up front, it's the dream duo, the strike force that if they were both English would have won us the Euros. It's Charlie Austin and Jordan Rhodes.
Charlie Austin is English.
Jordan Rhodes is Scottish.
I know he is,
I'm saying if they could have played together, we would have won the Euros.
Okay, fair enough. I've gone with Adrian, Danny Simpson from Leicester, then Curtis Davidson, Scott Dunn in the middle, Neil Taylor at left back, Mbula and Kante in the middle, with Zlatan leading the line, with Redmond, Dele Alli and Alexis Sanchez in behind. I feel like our midfields are both relatively strong. Our defence is not so much.
I quite like my defence, if I'm honest.
And our striking options are amongst the best in world football. So, for both of us, would you agree with that? You still standing
I love the fact you've got Andrew Sermon. Underrated pick there. That one went under the radar.
Yeah. In 4-4-2 this month, we're doing the preview. He is their underrated player or like one to watch.
Is he actually?
So. Yeah, it is. I bought it on my train journey home from your flat. So,
my word.
there you go. I missed that flat. Missed that wall behind you.
Beautiful. It's a
Beautiful wall.
It's a great wall. Great wall.
Indeed, it's a great wall. Right then, let's get into this game then. This is for all the marbles, is it? I think. What do we get if we win here? What's on?
The winner has to play on my channel against the loser.
All right, sounds good. We'll do that then. Obviously, there is a link down below for Jack's draft. It might be out the day after though, but it's still there.
It's there. It'll appear.
There's a link to Jack's channel.
Oh, from kickoff, why not?
Put in. Do you want to speed up your highlights a touch?
I can do. Do we want to make sure we're on key as well?
That's the same as mine, yeah. And then if you put your between highlights all the way up, then we should be good. Right then. Continuing on 0-0. Early signs are good because there's not been any goals conceded by me, although I have given away a foul apparently according to the match stats, which not ideal. Not ideal in any circumstances. Who's your best pick then? Who do you think is Pogba your main man?
Austin.
I mean, what's the point, viewers?
When he scores a hat trick,
you'll
know the point.
Some proper footballing conversation.
When he scores the hat trick, you'll know the point.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to go with Big Slats. I think Zlatan in the Premier League is going to be. Yeah, he is. I've got Kante in there as well, of course, to play that box-to-box role. And I mean, we shouldn't ignore Alexis Sanchez, who is a very good footballer. I am looking at
Alexis Sanchez, just really bitter from the sideline.
Yeah, because I just nabbed in there ahead of you. I feel like Alexis Sanchez was part of your grand plan, and I've ruined it.
I don't want to admit it, but Matt Phillips was not my intended starting right midfielder, but it's how my hand's been dealt.
I will say, Jack was raving about him on Friday's preview show for ForTheFans podcast.
Well, today's preview show.
This is just a big. We've got
sellouts,
a podcast.
Hashtag sellouts.
Yeah, go and listen to it. We're doing well on iTunes though. So I mean, judge us on our reviews, which are very good because we ask for people to leave good ones.
Charlie, hit it from there. Why not? Okay, never mind. Pogba, give it back to Charlie, please.
Oh, Scott Dan, Ibra. Now hold this up. Oh dear.
He's not held that up very well, has he? There.
Well, he's not held it up at all, Jack. He's headed it on like a giddy school child.
I don't want to say I don't have faith in my back four, but it's not a ball playing centre kind of back partnership. So I'm a little bit concerned when they're dicking around with the ball.
I'm thinking the way we move it might be beneficial to us. Ibra takes on his man. Ibra, well, it's shot and goal. Hugo Lloris does make the save.
Lloris has got a bit of a mixed review, hasn't he, from us in our drafts? I feel like right now you could put a flashback to a draft at the start of the year. And
the first draft we did, he conceded 8 against you for me.
It was a great game.
That's all I can ever think about. As Mbula gets it on the edge of the box, we're putting some nice pressure on you here. As Ibra's through on goal, and oh my good grief!
Lloris is the best keeper in the game when he plays for me.
Apparently so. Still 0-0. Half an hour gone. Will the game change? Well, here it is. Alexis Sanchez corner ball. Nobody picking up Curtis Davis in the middle, and it's 1-0. I mean, what sort of marking have you got on these boys, Jack? Because I would suggest we don't mark. I mean, have we got replays on this? Sometimes you don't really get replays in the draft. No, you don't. For whatever reason, there's no replays in the draft mode. But believe me, the lack of marking there, viewers, was to behold.
Straight from this. Don't worry. Panic over. Go on, Phillips. Yeah, go on, Matty. Whip it in. Charlie! It's Rhodes. It's Jordan.
I mean, I like the fact you said Charlie. He's got no idea who's in his team.
I have changed my tactics just then, and it's worked wonders immediately.
1-1. I mean, it was looking good for me until Jordan Rose popped it in. I mean, what people don't realise is losing to Jack is fine. Losing to Jack when he's got Charlie Austin and Jordan Rose up top.
A dream.
One of the most infuriating aspects of draft mode this year. So, and I have to suffer it more than anybody else, it seems. Right, as half time comes round, I'm relatively happy, must say.
Very happy, boys, with your performance. Charlie, 6.5. I wish I picked Danny instead of you right now. Danny Ings, just to be clear.
Yes, we know who you mean. Right, back underway then. Still 1-1. And I've had the best of the first half. Hopefully we can prove to be the best side as we carry on. I'm going to change the style of our play just very slightly.
Box him.
No, Kante, he's a workhorse. Gets us out of any situation. As Mbula... Well, that was quite an ambitious ball, but Alexis Sanchez has the touch of a wizard.
Stop
as
he
takes on his man.
Him.
I mean, him and Ibra are working beautifully together. Alexis Sanchez into Ibra. It's what on earth has just gone on there?
Save.
How powerful did Ibra hit that, by the way? And then it just kapings off the pitch.
Hugo Lloris, 7.9, best player in the game.
I am furious. Let me tell you right now, I am furious.
Playing well, boys. Our gameplay has been executed. Go on, Jordan. Go on, finish it.
Oh, it's a great save by Adrian. It's a great save. West Ham's own.
It's a great opportunity. We're not going to have many of them, boys, with our game plan. But we had one there and you've not executed it.
Just over 50 minutes to go. It's Zlatan back on the ball, on a booking as well. As you
Hacking
expect. Oh, it's Manchester United on Manchester United. Paul Pogba has fouled Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and with 15 minutes to go, the Spacemen are down to 10. A second yellow card. Paul Pogba on his Premier League debut is gone. The foul on Ibrahimovic, as Ibra took a dive there as well, it has to be said. And Paul Pogba has been eradicated from this particular game. How do you feel? WorkTheSpace, sum it up.
Not happy.
I mean, I feel like I've given it everything there, and you've not tried. So.
I'm sorry.
So
That's how I feel about Pogba's performance today.
Down to 10. Ibra standing up. Is he standing over the free kick? No, Sanchez is. It doesn't matter who. They're all good players. Which means that you are.
I've made a really bad mistake here.
What have you done?
I've not got a backup centre back.
Have you not got any other central midfielders?
I don't need a centre mid. I need a centre back.
You drafted 20 players.
I know.
I mean, what's happened there? Zlatan's struggling up there. I'm actually going to make a change. I'm going to bring a Gala on for Zlatan, who I think will be the perfect tonic for the remainder of this game. As I say, 15 minutes to go. WorkTheSpace. Pressure on. Are you ready?
I'm just doing tactical changes. Don't mind me.
Okay, Sanchez. Here comes that free kick. Ball whipped in. Redmond's there, and a guy's going to pick it up, put it back into the middle. I mean, what have you gone to? You've gone to a diamond without the diamond. Well, we know you've got the diamond.
It's a diamond with a pointy top.
Strikers. Wait, did you take one of your boys off?
I had to.
Which one did you remove?
I don't want to say his name. It was Charlie.
Charlie! Wow, okay, I guess John did score, to be fair. Why am I first naming them now? Extra time. Well, we mentioned it before we started, Jack. We don't have extra times very often. We do today.
Very happy.
Let's crack straight on with this, though. Right, 15 minutes of first half, second half extra time action. I don't know what I'm saying. And you...
I don't normally.
You're down to 10, and you're probably going to struggle.
Redmond's in. Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, bloody Nora. Okay, luckily, though, Aaron Lennon, who is basically... Nathan Redmond in about 6 years.
Redmond is Aaron Lennon's regen.
Yeah, yeah, I would agree with that. So yeah, Lennon on, Redmond off. We're going to be absolutely fine. Everton for Southampton. I mean, Everton for Southampton, just like Ronald Koeman did, Jack. You can hear Jack's Ronald Koeman rant in one of the preview shows. You get very annoyed about him, don't you?
I'm just nodding, nodding along. I agree.
Can we continue?
No, I'm panicking.
Back underway then. Lennon for Redmond. Jordan Motch has come on for Jordan Rhodes. Are you playing strikerless now?
I am.
Okay then. He's playing strikerless, everyone. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to do about it.
Mind games. Down to 10 men. Don't need a striker.
He's gone strikerless. Adrian fires
Win
it up
that.
towards...
Okay, we literally have no one up for this. Might have to be changed back quite quickly.
Yeah, why have you not... Igalo! Alexis Sanchez makes it 2-1. Hugo Lloris nearly very much annoyed me. And, with not long to go here, Jack, I think the winner of the inaugural Premier League draft of 2000 and whatever it is looking good for me here.
Let's not count our chickens before they hatch.
20 minutes to go, it's over. You've gone for a 2 at the back with 3 sort of... I mean, look at it, viewers. I'm looking at it. I'm disgusted with it. There's no way back in for this to him. Hang on, let's start that again. There's no way back into this for Jack. It's over. It's 2-1. They may say there's 15 minutes left, but what's he going to do? Seriously, logically. Who are you playing up front right now, by the way? Number 8, Riyad Mahrez playing up front. I mean, it's a bad draft, Jack. It's a bad draft.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If it's come to this, you've had a poor draft by your standards. You're better than this.
It's going fine. It's going fine. I'm in denial at this point, but it's fine.
You're just denying. Just literally saying, no, it's all right. As Aaron Lennon ball
I feel like when you spend 45 million on a player, a fifth of your budget, and he gets sent off after like 60 minutes, like it's not really your fault when you lose.
I think what I would say is it's very funny, and Jack should have known about the temperament of a man like Paul Pogba. Jose Mourinho has taken that gamble, as has Jack. And today, Jack, it's not paid off, mate. Jose Mourinho should have warned you, perhaps more so, that Pogba is a loose cannon. And with 20 seconds to go, that is the sort of crossing we can expect from Aaron Lennon this season. And I, for one, am excited. And that, Jack, is that. The Spacemen 1, Dr. Benji FM 2. And thank you very much for taking part. How do you feel?
I should have picked Danny Ings instead of Pogba.
Well, Danny Ings would have saved you. Well, who did you draft as your Liverpool player?
Klein.
Well, mistakes were made. That does bring us to the end of the draft, though, Jack.
Can I just say, Curtis Davies got player of the match.
He was excellent for me. Of course
he
was. He marked Pogba out of the game.
That we had.
Quite literally, he was excellent, and he scored a goal. Thanks for coming on, Jack. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
There will be a link to Jack's channel down below. We'll be doing a draft on his channel in the next couple of days, so keep an eye out for that. And that brings us to the end. Jack, as I say, thanks for joining me. Can you do a little wave goodbye?
I can. Can I just apologise for the weird faces I've pulled throughout this video?
Are they faces of sadness? Because I may well include them.
Sadness, pain, emotion,
Excellent.
ecstasy.
Oh, we've enjoyed them all. So from me, just to mention, until next time, we love with care from me and WorkTheSpace. We'll see you again. Goodbye. 2-1. Have that. Eat that. Premier League champion. Champion. You always beat me. Screw you. Thank you very much. How'd you feel?